Hello everyone, this is Peter Stone, live from Bangkok. Well, not exactly. We're really 8 minutes from the international airport here where the Peter Stone Company is. And today, wherever you are, it's the morning in the UK, and I want to shout out to Amina, a good friend I met in California several years ago. We've been keeping in pretty tight touch. I want to shout out a happy birthday, Amina. You're in London, and the day's just starting there, so a cup of tea to you, mate. So, in Thailand, I have learned so much. Moving from the United States, well, actually, I've been living overseas for a very long time. In Thailand here, I've learned to find all the very cool stuff that matters. All of it adds up. So if you think about the disgusting flyer that's in the newspaper every Sunday, online coupons for dirt cheap toothpaste from huge corporations, mouthwash, shampoo, lotions, all of those things that are really so inexpensive. It's very, very inexpensive. There's a reason for that. It's mass marketed chemicals. And surely enough, we know there is plenty of people not feeling well. And something that's really critically important is this. We absorb through our mouth, through our tongues, through our stomachs, and that's what we think is like we eat something. And some things we wouldn't put in our mouth, right? For example, you wouldn't put lotion that has a smelly lotion. You don't know what the chemicals are that it smells. And surely some people use natural, and natural is a misleading word in advertising. So you wouldn't eat that or ingest creams or lotions or, I don't know, facial splashes and toothpaste. Wouldn't swallow it. It says don't swallow it, right? Because it's not really good for you. But you put it in your mouth and you absorb it through your tongues. You put shampoo on your hair. You absorb it through your skin. You put deodorant with God knows how many chemicals under your arm at your lymph node, where this stuff is absorbing. So, chemicals on the head, chemicals on the face, chemicals in the mouth, chemicals on the body. If you're like me, I have 2 or 3 showers a day because it's warm in Thailand. I like to rinse off. But on average, people don't do that. But if you take a shower in the morning and a shower at night, and you actually use soap, which I don't both times, I like to get a rinse, but I like to lather down and get a good clean in there every day. And if you do, but 2 times a day brushing your teeth, think about it. So put makeup on, makeup remover for women. How many chemicals have you put on in and around your body all day? Now you get in the car with the air freshener, toxic. In a new car with all the kind of fumes coming out of the chemically induced, can't do much about that, car, but chemicals everywhere. And we must reduce where we can. I've been aware I mean, since the 80s, since I decided, well, I'll turn around my life, party's over, maybe I'll get serious about living and want to live. So when my desire to live came about, and serious desire to live in 1980 and so on, that I started studying everything that could make a difference in my life. Everything. So it became logical. I do a lot of logical thinking that if I used one hair product and one lotion and one shampoo, one conditioner, one shaving cream, one soap, always the same, all the time, every year, year after year, then I can get no benefits if it's a natural, organic, healthy soap. I can't get much benefit. I can get the benefit of the one product. But what I like to do is to have like what I call a rotation product. I like to rotate healthy things. First of all, you don't want to rotate chemicals because now you're sure to get every chemical. So what I'm talking about in the ThaiDay.com is the products that I found on the ThaiDay.com, for the most part, do not have a lot of chemicals. Some of them do have chemicals, but most of them are natural, fresh, freshly made, with fresh ingredients, without a lot of chemicals. With no chemicals added, there may be some chemicals on some of the plants or something, but here in Thailand, I've read articles where why should we buy chemicals and put them on the rice when a whole bunch of spiders will do the same thing? Harmless spiders to you and me, but will kill the bugs that eat the rice. So coming back to the circular value of using a variety of products, and that can go for food too. Like if you just eat one kind of nut, like almonds all the time, you won't get the benefits of walnuts, and there's a lot there. I believe Brazil nuts have a lot of food value. So if we rotate our foods, or maybe you have a fruit nut mix for that matter. I'm just picking out some foods, nothing specific here. Trying to make the point that mixing and getting variety, that doesn't mean going to get a Whopper today, a Big Mac tomorrow, and Kentucky Fried Chicken the next day. That's not what it means. And it doesn't mean from going from Crest to Colgate to Right Guard to chemical-based stuff. And I'm really hitting hard on this point of chemicals. Always talking about cure. Give your time for a cure of this dis-ease. Give your time to cure that dis-ease. Give your time. I won't say words. I keep them out of my mind because I won't talk about certain illnesses, because I won't pollute my thinking. I won't allow it into my thinking, so therefore it can't exist. I'm very careful when it comes to words that pull me down. That's another Facebook Live, words that matter, and how we sculpt our thinking. So the Thai Day, I have a kind of a basket of things, of goods that I eat here in Thailand. And this is a black sesame with 8 whole grain cereals in it. It's organic. It's at a farm partnership where it helps a lot of people in the area. They all bring their food to a co-op and they make these bars. And they sell them here, and I have access to these. So you can go online. It's got 90 calories in a bar. No sugar is added. I don't see 3 grams of sugar per bar. Not much. Probably mostly natural. I haven't read all of the ingredients here. I don't remember them all. I'm not going to bore you with reading them. But just suffice to say, this is a pack of 5. And when you go to the Thai Day, you're going to see at a very affordable price. So this is black sesame. I went online just to see what the difference between flax, because in America I see a lot of marketing about flaxseed, how healthy it is, which it is, very healthy. But I asked myself the question, what's the difference between flax and sesame? The benefits of white sesame, black sesame. Black sesame is a little better from what I found out. And sesame is more healthy than flax. So there's one. Another thing that I use like every day, not only myself, my family, my friends, people that come here. Bjorn Brust from Switzerland loves these, and his girlfriend, Estefania. There's an oat bar. Easy to carry, inexpensive. So this is 100% mung bean face scrub. Ridiculously expensive. Effective, clean. I use it every day. And you can go buy face scrub with all these additives. You can go buy it natural. I don't understand. The less they add to something in the United States, or maybe even Europe, the higher the price is. Here, the less they add to it, well, the price seems to be very, very reasonable. So this is convenient for me. I grab it off the shelf, I buy it, and I use it. And man, my face feels so clean in the morning, as opposed to a bar of soap. You are massaging your face with this. Little bits of dried mung bean shell. Aha. I'm just grabbing things here out of this basket of things I use. I picked up all of these because I use these every day. So in this natural toothpaste, it's an herbal toothpaste, 100% natural, effective ingredients. Well, you can go see the details online. I'm not going to bore you with all the details, but you can go see them online. This is about a 5-ounce tube, maybe 6, and very affordable. Another toothpaste, another herbal. And some of these are purer than the others if you really want the real pure. Some of these are just a little purer than the others. And everything's here. The details are online. Our marketing team loaded up everything. Then here is, you see this in the markets in America. Thai, you can buy it online. It's Thai deodorant, but I happen to grab this one because mangosteen is very popular. It's very healthy for you. This one is natural, no aluminum, with mangosteen. I didn't want to get the plain one. Very affordable. Like, I think it's 40% less than what you can buy it online, like anywhere I've seen in the USA. And I checked a lot of websites. So you can actually stack up a box of this every month. So I wanted to show you what I used to take. I used to take this 10 years ago. Reishi Liver Guard tea. My liver count was very high. The tea in this tea bag is very little bit of tea. It's dried up and it doesn't turn the tea very brown. It's from China. I don't trust any products from China. Nothing. I trust nothing from China. I went there, I did business there, I know firsthand, and there's enough stories out there that I don't need it. You can get, if price is a deal, you can get this stuff cheap. Wait till you see. So I was paying about $5 a box, $6 a box. Depends where you go. From $4 to $8 a box for this. Could be up to 10. This is a Clear Eye tea from the same company. I was getting my tea from Czech Republic for my eyes. So when I was about 45, it's like 20 years ago, I decided that my eyes were so tired I couldn't really read well. It was no wonder. 3 hours of sleep on an airplane, not even, maybe 2. And my vision was not good. Because the saying goes, you're so tired you can't see straight. I'm thinking I need glasses. No. But as time went on, yeah, my vision probably wasn't the best it could be. Or it was. But I refused to put binoculars or whatever those binoculars to vision 30, 150, 1.5 times, 200 times. I didn't want that. I used them for 6 days. I said, no way. Done. Over. How am I going to train my eyes to work? There's a Chinese method. Talk about it later. But the tea, I got a lot of herbs. I'll talk about those later. But this was from China, and I replaced it from local things here in Thailand, for the most part. And what I replaced the Reishi tea with is this huge bag of freshly grown Reishi tea. Compare it. This little box with 20 tea bags. Mostly paper and string. So, I boil this tea up. I boil this tea up in a pot, a big pot, and I put it into a vase, a water vase. And my refrigerator is full of them with fresh ginger tea. I have ginger you can get, dried ginger. I have roselle tea. You can get roselle tea. Crazy affordable. This bag is, how many, you can see the weight online. Not really sure on the weight. These are 80 grams. 80 grams of roselle tea. Pretty fresh. I mean, everything in Thai doesn't sit on the shelf. Doesn't sit in the warehouse. Gets picked, gets packed, gets put up. So this tea is so dark, so strong, and my liver is a very happy liver today. The doctor wanted to give me lots of bad chemicals. I said, no way. I remember my daughter and I were at the doctor's place. She was 5. That makes it 2005. And I said, doctor, you know what? I think I'll try herbs first. So my readings were like 108, 99. I mean, off the chart. They're supposed to be like 30, 28, 25, 35 max. Today, they're all in range. One might pop out every now and then above the range. It's not a big deal because I consider it normal. My liver was probably damaged from drinking so much. Who knows? It doesn't matter. But I fixed it. Really fixed it. Simply. You know, you can go online and check, but I'll tell you what. I can get this in China, but I won't trust it because it's sprayed with chemicals so the bugs will never touch it. Who knows where it was grown, how it was grown. It just won't touch it. So I know locally I've been taking this, and I can just tell you, my health has just done nothing but improve as my years, as I move forward in life. And the mindset, the general mindset is this. No. As you gain numbers in your life, you're supposed to like slow down and lose energy and be unhealthy. I'm like, no, that's brainwashing BS. Don't buy it. Buy this and this. What else? This stuff is so cool. So I shave. I don't use an alcohol. I don't use an aftershave with chemicals. No way. This is star fruit. 100% star fruit juice. A lot of star fruit in Thailand. They squeeze it, make this juice, put it in a bottle, and I recycle these plastic bottles. I have all kinds of different things in them. I'll put coconut oil in here, and I'll carry it to my massage with me, because a lot of places don't have coconut oil. So I put organic coconut oil in here. And it's easy for them to heat it up, and now I have a hot coconut oil massage. Oh my God. Anyway, what's in here is the star fruit. Very affordable, organic, and my lovely wife. Come, take a look at her. Look at this lovely, how old are you? I think she's like over 50. This old lady over 50. Look at the youth in this lady. Swimming every day. She uses this. She uses this. She uses this toothpaste. And she eats this. Some alarm is going off on one of my phones. We're going to shut it off. I think it's a slide. Okay. So there are more. Here is Pandanus tea. This is, well, there's a Thai name for it, but you probably don't know. But this is an excellent tea. I'll do kind of a little close up here. But you can see all this tea online. This is a revered, very expensive safflower tea. So safflower is, I mean, it's from India, and you spring it. It's very expensive. But this is not. And I put it on salad, and I drink it. And I drink it strong and dark. What else do we have here? We have another, well, I've been into this stuff, okay? It's been sitting here, waiting for me to do my job here. And this bag, I think this is 15 fruits and cereals in one bar. 5 bars again, same quality company. This is oat based, this is black sesame based. This has got raisins and another 12 other items in it. So I'm supporting the Thai farmer, organic, and my health. And you, I hope. So these are great. So we have 2 kinds, like chocolate and vanilla, if you will, black and white, sesame, and oats. And another 13 grains, not 12. So there is a very, Pam, she loves this. This is a soap. This soap is inside a like loofah bag or a, maybe it's hemp actually. I don't think it's loofah, but it's loofah-like. There could be, I'm not sure what's in there, right? But this is all pretty much natural. It's got honey, it does have glycerin, it's got a lot of coconut oil, extracts, pretty simple formula. It's not a complex. There's, I think, one sodium hydroxide in here. That's it. But this soap is inside this. You don't need a washcloth. You soap up. Pam uses these also. When we go to the U.S., we throw a bunch of these in our luggage and take them. So, simplicity. You can travel. Take one with you. Don't use the toxic soap in hotels. I know there's some nice upscale hotels that have some good soaps now. But this is, if you go into an Airbnb or whatever, you got your own. If you're traveling out on the boat, you got your own. Now, here's all kinds of herbal teas. And here's another tea bag. Very affordable if you want tea bags. For the Reishi tea, we've got it here. Not from China. Right here in Thailand, grown, packed, and shipped direct to you. So there's a lot of herbal teas. I'm not going to go through every herb there is, but you can go online. Here's safflower tea already in a bag for your convenience. If you're traveling, throw one of these in your bags, but make sure you recycle the plastic. I will be talking to them about this, trying to buy it loose and put it in a recycled travel bag. This is a Bale fruit tea and some more Pandanus tea. So the teas go on and on. Some very cool soap that has a built-in scrub. This is coffee soap. I mean, I don't see this in the United States, but if I did, or Europe, I know this stuff is going to cost $6 or $7. And it won't be as fresh. It could be. But if you really go high-end, you go to the, a really nice, elegant shop, you could pay $20 or $22 for a bar of soap. Not necessary, but if it makes you feel better, you should do it. I'm not saying don't do it, but all I'm saying is you can get a package of all this stuff together, the soap, the toothpaste, the toner, the scrub. What else do we have? There's more tea. And this we use all the time. Pam also uses this. She loves this. This is tamarind herbal soap. Tamarind, loaded with vitamin C. And tamarind has a little bit of a scrub to it, but not much. But it's really super clean when you're done with this soap. Natural herbal soap. Then we've got a couple of boxed teas. And these teas are Thai tea. So if you've ever had Thai sweetened tea, you can buy this out of these boxes. Take it, make your own. If you've ever, go to a Thai restaurant, get a Thai sweet tea. Absolutely delicious. One of my favorites. Out on the street, I can get it anytime I want. But you probably can't. And especially at an affordable rate. So you want to invite some friends over, you just want to chill on a Saturday afternoon and make up some Thai tea and have a variety in your life. Freshly packed. You can go to www.thethaiday.com and put together an everyday living box of fresh and some organic, healthy herbs, teas, soaps, things that we use every day that make a difference in our life. The accumulative difference, if you think 365 days a year and you're using chemicals and you haven't yet thought about natural, go read natural labels, see how natural they are. GMOs and all kinds of stuff. It's hard pressed to get a GMO in Thailand, I can tell you that right now. You need to stop doing chemicals if you want to live and feel healthy and not go to the doctor. I don't like spending my time wasting my time. I can get comfort from my friends. I don't need to get comfort from a doctor. Some people actually go to a doctor because they end up feeling, well, somebody cares, somebody listens. But in today's madness of the medical association in America, you'll be lucky to get 15 minutes with a doctor and it's in and out, next. How do I know? Because I went to get physicals. And I just want to share how serious taking bad chemicals is. I feel great, and my health is through the roof positive. Now, in the Thai day, since we're in Thailand, the reason I came to Thailand is to make some of this beautiful jewelry. Make some of this beautiful jewelry and get creative. This year, rings are really popular. And I started Peter Stone here back in Thailand in 1991, making jewelry. But I started Peter Stone in the United States and Thailand in 1987, buying and selling, importing. But I chose to make it myself. So these are all original Peter Stone designs. This collection, this Celtic collection happens to be one of my favorite designer Celtic collections. You can go to www.peterstone.com to look at this, but we're going to put some of the jewelry, just a little bit, so you can get a link to get over to Peter Stone if you want jewelry. And a lot of our jewelry is kind of esoteric, metaphysical, energetic. And this is one of the simplest of rings with 18 karat gold on top of sterling silver, but it can be all gold, white and yellow gold. But it's got the 7 chakras in this ring. It's called the chakra ring. I created a chakra collection because the health and well-being is all about balanced energy, physical, spiritual, mental, all of our energies. You don't want too much of anything. I mean, I think sometimes I got a lot of lower chakra energy, but I know I've got a lot of higher chakra energy too. And in between, well, I don't know. I don't really actually know how to measure it all personally, but I know our energy centers. I know overall I'm pretty low stress. Low stress meaning your chakras are balanced. You're in good shape, physical, mental, spiritual. So you can get this jewelry at www.peterstone.com. We also have a nautical and sea life line at www.divesilver.com and a little bit of a pagan line at magicsymbols.com. We have a fashion line at breezystone.com, but all can be seen on peterstone.com. You can see how to get there. One of my favorites is Dali, because I didn't know how deeply Dali was connected with everything around him as an artist. so deeply connected, like Celtic knotwork, where all life is intertwined. And my wife is back. Her office is just over here. But I wanted to show you my favorite piece. And she's wearing it because I always used to show this at shows. This beautiful piece from the Peter Stone, let's just call it our Avalon collection. I love this piece, Two Moons. I feel this piece. And she has adopted it, and I'm so happy because it just matches up with her lovely angel energy.
It happened to be that I just wear this piece today. I didn't even know that Peter gonna talk about the jewelry, you know. So it's magic.
Yes. So this is we're you know, after a while we all know that we connect with that person that we spend so much time with. So another piece Dali inspired and kind of Thai inspired by the Buddhist wheel of energy. So 8 spokes of life is the Dharma wheel, and it's a good thing. It's not about the religion, it's about the message. Just living life the best way you know how. Being good, fair, being forthright with people, being congruent, doing as you say you can do. Yeah, we are at a factory here, and we do have business going on. And this, I was inspired by India. Indian astrology line. We adopted that. We had a customer who asked us to do this. So I did a complete collection of that. And this is one more of Dali piece where we're holding on to the energy of the sun. The energy of the sun is at our core. We're going to get this phone, stand by. So we're holding the energy at our core and opening up to the sun's energy. Just visit www.peterstone.com or www.thetaiday.com. And I must, from a health perspective, share this little note, which is on another website, www.peterstonelive.com. But you can find the Thai Day at peterstonelive.com. Amazing clarity of the mind, energy, sleeping so well with this, and this heals burns, cuts, bruises, aches, pains for me and for 90,000 other people. Has done amazing things. So many, 90,000 people is nothing in a world of 7 billion. Nobody knows about this product. I'll tell you what, it was a gift with intention. When you have intention, that's a whole nother Facebook Live, but when you put intention towards whatever it is you want in your life. In my life, I love health, wellness. I like feeling good, and I don't know who wouldn't. I have energy from morning, I wake up and I got to get moving, but once I start a little energy generation, my whole day is a generator. So we'll talk more about this a little later, but I want to let you know, we'll probably actually add this onto the Thai Day, just so you can see it. We'll be able to ship it to you. ASEA redox molecules. So what you want to look at here is you can take and put together a box with all of this stuff in it. You can hack a box. You got to spend $50 minimum, but I think you'll want to spend $100. The shipping is nothing. And you could put together your box of everyday products, because this is my Thai Day everyday products. Everything I use every day, clean, healthy, energetic, full of life force because it's fresh, and many cases still, well, that's not alive, but still alive with cellular energy to help you in your day. Peter Stone at Peter Stone Jewelry, Peter Stone Company Limited. You can Google that on Google Maps and you'll see right where we are, right where this video is coming from on Google Maps. Peter Stone Company Limited, Thailand. It'll pull you right up. You'll see how close we are to the airport, and you are welcome here anytime to stop by and have a fresh cup of Thai coffee. It's the best, the best. Peter Stone signing out. See you tomorrow. www.peterstonelive.com